Well, the fate of Uber and Lyft in Minneapolis took another turn today when council members unanimously voted to delay the start of a new ordinance that boosts the minimum wage for rideshare drivers. Jennifer Hoff was there. She has more now on what that means for riders. Jennifer?
Lauren, it means Uber and Lyft services are secured until at least July 1st, the same time that new ordinance now kicks in. But those two argue, Uber and Lyft that is, that this new set pay is just still too expensive for riders, making operations unsustainable. While some counselors say this delay gives new companies time to now fill in the gaps.
Are there any questions about the procedure?
In a highly anticipated move today,
Councilmember Ellison.
Aye.
Councilmember Koski.
Aye. Minneapolis City Council members voted to delay the start of a new ordinance paying rideshare drivers higher wages until July 1st, after Uber and Lyft said they'd have to shut down, arguing fewer riders can afford it.
This is about helping people who need it the most.
Some counselors say drivers and riders are exploited by the two corporations. Others want to scrap the ordinance altogether, citing haste and bad data.
It is now so tainted with negative public opinion and outcry that I find it unsalvageable.
There are some 10,000 drivers who provide about 400,000 rides every week across the metro. Under the new policy, they'll make about $1.40 per mile, equivalent to the city's hourly minimum wage. A far cry, though, from the state's proposal. And all the uncertainty is putting people relying on these services in limbo and pitting others against one another.
We care, and we are Minnesotans as well, and we have every right to fight for our rights and get livable wages so we can also take care of our families.
As counselors hammer out how to move forward, 4 new rideshare companies applied for licenses, unlike the CEO of Empower, based out of Washington, D.C., who argues it doesn't provide rides, rather a software drivers subscribe to.
Just like OpenTable is not a restaurant and Expedia isn't an airline.
Founded 5 years ago, Josh Sear says drivers gave 60,000 rides last week alone, taking home all the profits. And he's fully ready to serve the cities next.
What do you think another couple months is going to afford our city?
Nothing. It takes time. It takes some capital, and it takes, an understanding of how to build a product.
So 2 counselors did propose lowering that driver's compensation to about 20 cents, but then a majority of that didn't agree on that move. But in the meantime, the mayor says that this delay is it's not a fix. While Uber says that it wants to work with the legislature on a permanent, more statewide fix, and Lyft says its drivers will now just ultimately make less. So certainly a story, Julie, will continue to follow.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jennifer.